So this is a new project. Ramsey, Sean.
I've got Grimesy 6 litre LS build.
So this is Grimesy. So, want to fill us in about yourself a little bit?
I'm an old BMXer, wannabe stunt rider. It's fast cars.
You've had some pretty cool fast cars.
Yeah, I had a 10-second Ford Territory that I built. And yeah, now I've got a new project. This is just a mild rebuild. Just some forged rods, forged pistons. Nothing crazy up the top. We'll be going for 1,000 horsepower, I reckon.
I reckon.
Yeah.
How many turbos?
Twin turbo. Probably looking at between 67mm turbos, 69mm turbos. Probably 101 rear housings on them. Hopefully build the manifolds. Hopefully.
And fuel? Corn juice?
Yeah, 85. Actually, it'll be flex fuel because I want to do a drag challenge in it.
Yep.
So flex fuel will be the go. Still don't know what ECU I'm going to run yet. It'll be either the Holly or the Haltech at this stage.
So you want to throw us some specs of what you're doing over here?
At the moment, Sean's putting the bottom end together. All I'm doing is just getting the gudgeon pins in, rods connecting. He's doing the ring gaps now, setting it up for boosts. I'll be slightly more in stock, but nothing crazy. The build's just off-the-shelf parts. It's just good ARP studs throughout, ACL race bearings, good head gaskets, LSM lifters, the heads flow, water, good valves. That's pretty much it. Nothing's crazy in this build.
Just a lot of boost.
Hopefully not too much, so I don't have to stop around and take it.
If it blows up, we'll just build another one. I mean,
Yeah,
Sean will.
Yeah, it's easy. Sean's getting good at that.
No, I wouldn't.
We're good at sending it. So what are you doing here, Sean?
Just doing the ring gaps. Going slow, just so we don't go too big.
Don't have to worry about going too big.
Sweet. And what's the process in this?
Measure, grind, until it's perfect. Perfectly. Alright. So, yeah, we're just going to 0.28, or 28 now, sorry, and just send it.
Yeah. Can you show us like a 0.28 on the filler gauge?
That's going to be our gap right there.
We're just going to attempt and send that. And so how do you get the specs for that?
YouTube.
Ah, yeah. Sweet.
So, slow, better off going slow than going too fast and doing it right. Open it up, and they won't pinch and send all the boost, all the power.
All the powers. So how long has this taken you so far, Grimes?
To do one or to do three?
Both.
One, it's about 2 minutes.
Yeah, and all three?
Probably about an hour.
So can you tell us about the mains? I wasn't here this morning when you guys were doing all that stuff.
So at the moment the bottom end's done. So we've got the cranks in, they're all torqued up, all the studs are torqued up, new bearings inside. It rotates really nicely now.
Yeah.
So everything should be perfect. Should be. Connecting the rods to the pistons.
And you want to show us like the direction of the rods and all that stuff? Like, I didn't know this until about 2 seconds ago until you showed us.
Yeah, well, I always knew it, kind of, but we had to YouTube it just to make sure. But the rods have actually got a chamfer on one side. So if one side's got a chamfer on it, one side's flat.
Yeah.
So with the LS's, because the rods sit on the crank like so, flat edge to flat edge, the chamfers have to go towards the blade on the actual crank. So that's how they sit inside there. So you've got to make sure when getting the rods connected, they go the right way.
Yeah, yeah. And there's also like a front and back for the pistons and all of that
Luckily,
too.
they're actually marked front right. So it makes it a bit easier.
Bit easier.
I think most LS stuff being American, they need to dumb down a little bit.
Hopefully we won't stuff it up.
Hopefully.
And if we do, you'll probably get cut from the vlog.
Probably.
So what are you doing now?
Oil rings.
So is there like procedure or a process with any of this?
Probably is. It's in the instruction.
Yeah. So Grimesy's been punching away. all the rings, all the gaps, all good now?
All gaps are done, all the rings are fitted, all the rods are fitted to the pistons, so they're ready to go in now. We've just got to put the bearings in, drop them in, and torque the rod bolts up. So that'll be next.
Beautiful. So far so good?
So far so good, but time will tell. Probably about 6 months' time when we start tuning it.
Hopefully there's no knock jokes.
Hopefully.
Bloody oath. What have you guys done this morning?
Started putting the pistons in. So last night we finished off doing all the ring gaps. Yeah, so we've got I think the first 3 pistons in. It's all gone together and it's still spinning, so must be right. So yeah, it's all coming together really nice.
Happy with the progress, mate?
For sure.
Yeah. Is that up?
That's it. Yep, we're in now.
Ooh, that's pretty. So all the pistons are rods are in. Happy with that?
Yeah, went in really well. Yeah, Grimes, Nick and myself went at it and yeah, pretty smooth sailing, so
Turns over pretty good.
turns out really nice. No, pretty happy with it all, so everything has gone to plan. Obviously we paid someone to do all the machining, prepped real good for us, so
Sweet, so what's next?
Cam, yeah, time training cam.
Timing chain is all on. So what's next, Sean?
we're going to chase the threads for the head, so just clean them out before we do the head bolts. Going to pack the oil pump, just check the clearance with the front chain cover and that's where we're at, so we can just go slow.
Square port heads. We've got, we should open them up. Same valves as what Higgins using their race heads.
Gee, they look nice. It says they're ported.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get a shot in there. Look at the porting work.
Nice.
Handle all the boost.
All the boost.
All the boost.
This is really a 1,000 horsepower engine build, isn't it?
Now we're going for more. Let's go for a swallow.
You know what you're doing there?
That's some experience.
What's going on here, Nick? Not much. Okay. Grimes?
Oil pump.
Oil pump.
One. Yep, you can see I'm working really hard.
Anyway, you can tell you work in construction. Or the cancel, I don't know.
What are we going to do? Oh, we got to put the timing cover on, so we need to make sure it clears. Sometimes these oil pumps hit because with the double row chain, it pushes the oil pump out, so sometimes the pickup will hit the cover. So we're just going to double check and make sure it's all good. Then after that, we'll start putting the lifters in and
Head studs, head gaskets,
head.
Heads as well. Yeah, we've got heads then.
Yeah, so
Yeah, beauty.
it's all coming along.